Alrighty, here we are. How are we all doing? We are here. We're going to be playing MonsterCon. Whole new Monster Prom game. Let's get this all set up. Here we are. Fantastic. So I think I'll just double check because I had a look at it earlier. Streamer mode, yeah, we blocked everything that might flag anything for Twitch. And something on here. Streamer mode on, yes. So we'll get a off-brand credits music at the end of the game. So let's jump on in. Local. Do you want us to teach you all the ins and outs of the game, or have a bold, mysterious tutorial less experience? I think I'll learn on the go. I've played all the previous games in this franchise. Do you want to hear awesome voice effects, or would you rather make them up? Yeah, we'll hear the voices.
Sweet!
I'm going to try and read everything aloud. One player. Holy crap, they got 3 different lengths of game. We're going to go for a regular game. Think surf rock. That's nostalgic. Ah, Spooky Con. For some it was a nerdy convention, but for us it was a 4 days to celebrate our many passions and obsessions fiercely, unapologetically. And yet we weren't alone. Regardless of what you loved, you could always find people who'd make you feel seen and understood. Anywhere else we might have been seen as weirdos or misfits. Oh, right, stole it, right. I'm really leaning back in the chair. There we go, that's better. But here we could finally feel like, no matter who we were, we belonged. Alright. Now I usually go either blue or green, just because they're the derpier ones. Go for green. Yeah.
Sure, let's go.
But as dreamy as Spooky Con was, it also came with its own set of pressures, and some of which we already knew so well. At the end of those 4 days, the after party loomed over our heads, posing that one evergreen question. Would we get a date for that night? As the uncertainty plagued our hearts, we couldn't help but think of the 6 hottest nerds at the con. Here we go. Zoe, an eldritch cutie who went from endless deity and harbinger of destruction to author of the renowned fanfic Liam Prom. Liam D. Lioncourt, 4XX, a hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanour hid the fact that he's actually truly a lovable dork. We're going for Liam, by the way, or I hope to go for Liam. Doug Campbell, 24, a kind-hearted slime that was incredibly broke from supporting all the fandoms he loved. Omen, 25, an evil overlord who was recently freed from imprisonment in exchange for giving up her passion for stabbing people. Nico Sharp, 22, an over-the-top mimic who preferred cosplaying over shapeshifting even if they weren't the best at getting into character. And April 1st, 24, a clown idol who contractually obligated to bottle up all of her non-camera ready emotions inside cute mascots. It's a fun gimmick. It had to be one of them, but who? We had 4 days to gather some courage and shoot our shot. What was the worst that could happen? Being rejected and all alone for the rest of our lives? Ha! We had our fair share of love and rejection. This surely wasn't our first rodeo. And as we'd grown to know ourselves better, we realised we felt more confident. Alright. Tell us 3 things you like. Oh, this is for our starting stats. Okay. Licking metal. Endless merchandise. Hold on. Let's ban the bot. There we go. I feel like DDR as an exercise, tier list for everything, drama, main character syndrome. I'm going to say incredibly nuanced villains, PhD on ship mechanics, Kawaii cereal mascots, yeah, we like that. Endless merchandise, there we go. Choose your top 3 magical girl tropes. Wait, what? Great, nerdy girl. Cool girl. Derpy girl. There we go. I think that's it. We weren't new to all this, so this time we challenged ourselves with a goal other than finding love. Oh no. With the support of Zoe and Liam, we had decided to take on a project we'd been putting off for too long.
I could copy one of my dreams.
Making our own comic. Oh. We had so many ideas, and yet we always found excuses not to work on them. Oh, don't. When am I going to do the King of the Castle advanced roleplay rules, eh? When am I going to get it done? But the con was the perfect setting to find inspiration and go for it all. Choose your genre. Fighting. Fear of failure had stopped us for too long, but then we reminded ourselves of one thing that always kept us going. Okay. That we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Here we go.
So, where's the chill zone?
So what have we got? Smarts, 14. Okay, we're quite smart, we're quite charming, and we're a little bit fun. What have we got here? Can I see... I got to do 4 actions in the star, yeah? Let's go to the main stage and get some more smarts. I think that's where I'll get smarts. You're sitting at the main stage for a panel titled, Are Dating Sims Back? No. No, they are not. The stage is empty. After a few minutes, a shy-looking guy approaches the mic and says, They're not, because they never left to begin with. Yay! The audience goes crazy. Crazy for dating sims. You gain +2 smarts for learning dating sims will never stop being cool. Get ready to become one of April Fools, because you, Liam and Doug are going to see your clown friend in concert on the main stage.
April! April!
Woohoo! I can't wait to see April on the stage. I'm so gonna look up to her, literally. We'll see how it goes. Come on, Liam, aren't you excited? She's gonna be on a stage. That's like 6 inches higher than anybody. More than height, April needs everyone's full support. An idol is only as good as her audience.
Crap, crap, crap!
But I'm her audience, and I'm not as good as her. Oh crap, one of these people aren't so good either. Let's test it. Hey you, with the glow sticks, show us your moves. April's fans start flailing their arms around like a bunch of deflated air dancers. Just as I suspected, these people have no coordination whatsoever. Whoa! This is terrible! April's gonna crash and burn! She'll lose her private plane and she'll have to get rid of my moped. April doesn't have a private plane. Wait, no. You majestically dumb genius. Thanks? A few minutes later, the three of you are at the airport, talking to a bunch of aircraft marshalers. And that's why you should come to April's concert, Mr. Air Marshal Union Rep. Look, it's not the first time some kids have told us to go dance at a concert.
What?
Really? Yeah, glow stick concert goers think we're hot shit. But as much as we'd like to help you, we don't really feel like it. Oh god, okay. I see where we're going now. It's obvious these guys need a little push. Green, convince them to help you. Appeal directly to their taste by composing a couple of pretty songs about airplanes for the concert set list. That would be creativity, which we're crap at. Tell them that if they help you, we'll take some of their workload by helping 2 or 3 planes land. Ooh, I mean, is that creativity or fun? I don't know what this is going to be out of our stats. Okay, it's fun to fail. Let's tell them that if they help you, you will take some of their workload by helping 2 or 3 planes land. Sounds like a terrible idea. I mean, I'm just thinking composing songs isn't exactly a strong suit. I'm hoping that this is going to be smarts. And 16 is healthy. So let's find out. Okay. My guys could use a break. They landed the last 3 planes belly up. My dude.
Heck yeah!
You shouldn't be there for that. Like, hold on, let's put my head. This looks like a better spot. There we go. There we are. Right, you can't be as bad as those guys. Objections withdrawn, thank you. We can easily do that for them. We've got a deal. Pack up your wands, boys. We're leaving. The airport shuttle bus ride later. It's showtime. April goes on stage and sings as the aircraft marshallers guide the audience. Running high, left and right. Don't slow down. You can try, but you'll never escape from this clown. Wow, the choreography really brings out the creepiness of the lyrics. Yeah, but more importantly, the audience is really in sync. Look at them doing the stabbing thing with the glow sticks. After the concert, you meet April backstage for a few drinks.
That was epic!
April, you did great, and the stage was so high up. Thank you, but I really owe it to all my fans' support. Speaking of owing, we might have to run a quick errand later today, okay? A couple of hours later in the cockpit of a plane, Jumbo 153, cleared to land. First officer, why are there 3 youngsters on the runway? Not sure, Captain. They have marshalling wands, but they seem to be dancing? You're right. Good golly, their enthusiasm is infectious. Doesn't it make you want to dance along? Oh. Yes, Captain. If only that helped us to land the plane, it would have been an honour to fly with you, sir. Hey, you never promised to be a good replacement. You lose 2 creativity, but you gain +2 charm because you helped April bring down the house. and a plane. Okay,
Turn already.
we are not very creative. Oh, I see. I go to 4 different areas each round. Where else do we want to go? Vendor's room, merch hall. Let's go. McDonald's. You find a stand at the merch hall that sells hyper-realistic VR headsets. You buy one immediately. VR is the future. You put it on and see your surroundings. Yep, it's a scam. The headset is basically a football helmet and a pair of glasses. No refunds allowed, but the headset looks good on you. Like +2 charm good. You, April, Doug, and Zoe are prowling the stands when someone grabs April's wrist. Uh-oh. Yeah! Oh, why did you punch me? I was only trying to desperately sell you something. Oh, sorry. Knee-jerk reaction to being grabbed by a stranger without my consent. It's okay, I forgive you. Do you want to buy one of my fanzines? It's the least you could do after you bruised my neck. Oh, honey, I hate to bruise your pride too, but no. Please! You'd be supporting small creators. This is not how you get people to give you money.
Sorry, but no.
I feel for you, really, but I'm all out of money. Yeah, we could use the money we were gonna pull to buy that figurine of Katana in a bikini. We've had enough plastic waifus for one day, right? Speak for yourself. I've got a hot date with that figurine in the bathtub later. Ugh. Come on, buy my zine. I'm a starving artist. Your money would fund my Uber Eats addiction.
Oh, jeez.
Crap. She needs me, but that figurine, but the art, but my bank account. Go! What do I do? Poor Doug. If you don't step in, he's going to end up buying a shitty zine instead of the horny figurine that he deserves. Bail your friend out of this zine buying corner he's trapped in. What the hell is this? Okay, transform into a sports car for your friends to flee the scene. Pretend that you're time travelers from old times who have yet to learn the concept of buying good works. Trust that your friends will follow. I don't even know what the sports car thing would be. What is that going to be? But I'm going to hope this is charm or smart, so let's see. You want us to buy a Z? What is this buying? Everyone's staring at you. You give your friends a week that says, I've got this, just play along. Yeah, we can't really buy zines because we have a winking condition. Exactly. We have something in our eyes, collectively. No, we can't buy them because we're time travelers. Right, gang? Right, and we got something stuck in our eyes while we were hurtling through the space-time continuum. No, you keep winking at your friends hoping they'll eventually get the idea. Yikes, I think Green has something stuck in his eyes for real. From the time travelling? I thought that was part of the lie. Doug and April are hopeless. You wink desperately at Zoe. She stares at you very intently, as if she's peering into your soul. No, we're time travellers. And in our time, we haven't invented the concept of manners. So we have no choice but to admit we have zero interest in your zines, but we won't feel bad about telling you, because that's our society's norm. So it's okay.
Heck yeah!
Yeah, it's not that your zines are bad. I just prefer to spend my money on stuff I actually want. No hard feelings. I'm still contractually obligated to have good manners, but ditto everything my friend said, okay? Wait, don't go! I can help you get with the times if you buy my zine.
Not a chance. Bye!
Hey! That was smart. Thank goodness Zoe caught on to Green's plan.
Yes!
That's because Green and I have such a powerful bond. When I look into his eyes, it's like I'm reading his mind. I think she kind of is. Sure, you gain 2 creativity and lose 2 smarts. Shit.
So, where's the chill zone?
Lobby, wait, hotel and outdoors, community zone, lobby. Let's go in the lobby. Oh, here we go, cosplay. You're strutting down the lobby, proud of your amazing cosplay. A kid approaches you. Could I have an autograph, please? Ah, you have a little fan. You hand him an autograph. The kid yells, "Who is Green?" He leaves crying as he realizes his favorite character is not real. Oh, we fucked that up. Oops, forgot to stay in character. You gain 2 boldness for being a ruthless person who just shattered someone's dream. I don't want that. Later, you and your friends are doing the modern equivalent of socializing, sitting around silently scrolling on your phones, when a new phone gets shoved in your face. Yo, it's your boy Riz, live at SpookyCon, and I'm here with your famous idol and my future ex-wife, April 1st. Oh. April, babe, want to give a shout out to my 3.6 million fans? Don't be shy.
Sorry, but no.
Sorry, but I can't appear on unmoderated streams without my agency's approval. Ah, don't worry. I got my boy Fat Nuts Nation. Okay, cool. I'm... Morgan, you gotta step it up. We got Fat Nut Nation mod over here. I got my boy Fat Nuts Nation moderating chat right now. He says he wants to see your honkers. Can you give us a honk honk? Come on. Oh my god, okay. No.
Not complaining, but
Mr. Riz, was it? I'm sorry, but you're kind of sitting on my chair and also my body. Dude, what? I thought you were just a really sticky beanbag chair. Anyway, I'm guessing you've got, what, 15 subscribers at best? What? No, I don't stream. I don't have any subscribers. Then make like a chair and shut the fuck up, alright? The hot people are talking. Oh, shut it. Cringe.
Someone give me a knife.
Well, I think I speak for all of us when I say that this man's vibes are atrocious. Can I stab him? Yes. No, Omen, you can't solve all your problems with stabbing. I beg to differ. Oh, here we go. Yeah, come on, stab him. Stabbing's fun for all ages. Thrifty, if you, I will help Omen stab you. I don't know. It caught me off guard, I'll be honest. Not true. Stabbing should only be performed with a responsible adult. Look, he's a banshee, which is a type of ghost. Stabbing him wouldn't even harm him. It's a great teachable moment for Omen. Everyone, how can we solve this problem without stabbing? So stabbing him's off the menu? Damn, better think of some other way to get the streamer to go away. The biggest streamer repellent, Liam reading freeform poetry. Borrow Omen's knife, stab it with another knife. Omen's knife will die and become a ghost knife. Proceed to ghost stab the banshee. It sounds like science. Great plan! You grab Omen's knife. Hey, that's my knife! I'll kill you if I have another knife. Sing Disney show tunes? Yeah. Reach Twitch, what is it? Twitch service and guidelines. Good point. You'll need another knife to pull this off. Maybe you'll find one in April's purse. That girl has everything. Green, wait! You find 2 wallets, a lipstick palette, a bra, a finger. Is this a gun? And finally a serrated knife. You stab Omen's knife with it. No! You stab the Banshee with the Spirit of Omen's knife. It kind of feels like stabbing a cold butter, except with even colder butter. A stab wound? Rip me! But hey, these are the risks you take to live and unlive of hot takes and streaming fame. Smell you later.
That was epic.
Wait, what? Did he just die? Good thinking, Green. That was so inventive that it almost makes up for the fact that you stabbed someone. Yeah, probably shouldn't do that. Yeah, that was really nice of you. Thank you for getting rid of that guy for me. But if you ever meddle in my purse again, you'll find out just how many weapons this thing can hold. Capiche? Are you okay, Omen?
Oh.
My poor knife. I think I understand why stabbing people is bad. Sorry you had to find out this way. You all go outside to hold an impromptu funeral for Omen's knife. It's very emotional. You gain 2 boldness, but lose 2 creativity.
Is there a food stand nearby?
Alright, what have we got left? Community zone or hotel? Let's go play some board games. Hey, Figgies! You see an empty spot on a tabletop RPG game session, so you sit down without thinking twice. The game is really weird. The board is just a bunch of letters, and you all play at the same time by moving a planchette around? What's a planchette? Hold on. Oh, it's one of those Ouija board, like the little ghost things. Okay. Ouija board, yeah. Am I saying it right? Ouija board or Ouija board? I think it's Ouija, right? Okay. When it's done, you're not sure who won, but you've got to talk with your late great-grandfather. I guess that's +2 fun, right? The little thing you roll around. Yeah, like it's a little chip. Oh wait, we were actually doing a Ouija board. Oh my god, I'm so... Okay. Doug and Omen are competing in the Puyo Puyo tournament, and they need all the support they can get. You and April go to cheer them on. Hey Doug, great job so far. You're kicking the butt at this game for children. Cannot believe I lost. This game is impossible. For you to have made it this far, Doug, you must be a true master.
Yo.
Well, I like to play Puyo Puyo to unwind before bed, so yeah, I'm not that bad. Doug's better than not bad. He's great. He makes it all the way to the finals match. Hold on, let me just dial up the music a bit more. There we go. Maybe a little less. Yeah, I think that's around alright. Oh, this fucker's back. Yo, what the fuck is up, chat? Ugh. Your boy Riz is here to stomp ass at the Puyo Puyo Finals! Can I stab him again? Good luck, buddy! This is gonna be a great game. It sure will be, for me. I eat losers like you for breakfast and shit out your dreams. Ha 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 ha. Lamau.
Not complaining, but
I hate to sound rude, but don't you think you're being a little too rude? Right, it's called trash talking. What's wrong? You can't take it? You a little bitch? You got a stinky little bitch baby diaper on? Oh fuck, look at his face. No, I'm not a biatch. I've never worn diapers. My family couldn't afford them. This mouth-breathing shit stain appears to be maligning our good friend Doug, and it is affecting his Puyo Puyo performance.
Someone give me a knife.
April, you stab him while... Wait, you restrain him while I stab him 12 times. What? No, I'd never be an accessory to murder. Especially not with so many witnesses around. Oh, I like the little balloon animal things. They're cool. That's fair, but you still can't let this slide. You need to get Doug's mind off the trash talk so he can win. Ooh! Lend Doug your fanciest hat, so he gets so many compliments from strangers it'll cancel out the trash talking. Or release free raccoons. Everyone knows raccoons love garbage, so if Riz keeps trash talking, he'll risk the raccoons looking for food inside his filthy mouth. So, I like the second one because it involves Riz getting attacked by raccoons. But I think the fancy hat is the way. Chancellor, bring me my fancy robes. You grab your fancy hat, which you always keep with you for self-esteem emergencies, and plop it on Doug's gorgeous gooey head. Green, are you really... Look at it! Isn't that fantastic? Green, are you really letting me borrow your fancy hat? I'm honoured. What the fuck ever, bro? You look as stupid as hell. I almost feel sorry for you. Yo, Doug! Oh, hello. Nice hat. Are you cosplaying some kind of cool flamboyant musketeer? I love it. He's cosplaying a fucking loser. You'll see. Hey, cool hat. Stop by my zine table later. Tournament players with cool outfits get a discount. Lame. Who would want free stuff and heartfelt compliments? Definitely not me. This is channel... Wait, what the hell is this? Is this Cousin It? This is Channel 9, Channel 7 News reporting to you live from the Puyo Puyo tournament. I'm speaking with a finalist who's both skilled and stylish. Any comments, sir? Well, it's like they say, it's not about the size of the hat in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the hat. What does that even mean? Fuck you, scrub lords, I'm out. Doug wins the match by default, or rather by default, of your glorious hat. Very, very punny.
Thanks, fam.
Thanks, Green. That hat was just a confidence boost I needed. Aw, Doug, the confidence was in you, not the hat. Someday you'll be able to summon it all on your own. Does that mean the hat is now open for the taking? Sure, everyone gets a turn. You gain +2 charm for your amazing hat that leaves -2 smarts. We are very charming. Time to get fresh air.
Extra fries, please.
Well, we want to go for Liam. Oh, okay. Why is there a table? Oh, okay. Watch a movie. Visit a museum. Wait, what are these? What are the chili peppers about? Maybe I should have had the tutorial on. If I disable voice chat in the initial setup, can I enable it later? I think so? For Monster Hunter Wilds, yeah? I believe you can. I believe it's just an option. Like, I've played around with the options and changed stuff after I've launched it. So, I'd imagine you can. Let's visit a museum of Liam. You and Liam decide to visit a contemporary art museum. Wait, does that mean Morgrim? Have you got it? You got Wilds successfully running now. Obviously, Liam is in his element. He has copious amounts of information on every little weird sculpture or lump or abstract block that you see. I think so. Hey, congrats. I know you had trouble downloading it the other night. Yeah, no problem. Thank you very much, Morgan, for the lurk. But yeah, have fun. It's a great game. Enjoy to your heart's content making characters and stuff. He's so enthusiastic he ends up explaining the meaning of the fire extinguisher hanging next to a painting. I'm pretty sure the meaning is to put out fires if they break out. You're about to correct him, but he looks so cute when he's enjoying himself. You end up learning a lot about art and fire extinguishers. Hey! If a bot appears, oh yeah, I should be able to catch it.
That nap really inspired me.
It's not like my hands are super busy, I can click off the game for a moment. But thank you for the offer. The con is a whirlwind of activity and overstimulation, but somehow you find time to work on your comic. Okay. Time to brainstorm. What's something that stirs fear in your soul? The ghost of all the big surreal artists of the early 20th century? Math, wolves with guns for legs, or wolves with big members? I'm going to say ghosts of all the big surreal artists of the early 20th century. Wait, what did that do? Oh, okay, that changes stats around. What's something you do to impress everyone at your wedding? Reveal your most niche fetish in painful detail. Compliment everyone's hats. Solve the Hodge conjecture, major unsolved problem in algebraic geometry. Kill a walrus with your bare hands just because. I think compliment everyone's hats. Right, here we go again.
So, where's the chill zone?
Let's go to the main stage. You sit down to watch a panel on how to break the ice and make new friends at cons. The panelists admit they have no idea. They'd hoped hosting a panel would force them into being more social. What an honest fella. During the Q&A, a group asked the panelists if they want to join them for some dinner and drinks. It did work. You gained 2 smarts for learning this cool trick to break ice. Next year you may try and host a panel yourself. Later you join an open enrollment TTRPG event. Liam has been GMing a Wyverns and Wizards campaign for a couple of sessions and you want to join and support him. Oh, Liam is DMing? You know, Liam can be an acquired taste, so you thought you could give him a bit more digestible to strangers experiencing him for the first time. Oh.
Greetings, my fellow congoers.
Greetings, everyone. This is my friend Green, and he will be joining our little adventure here. Marvelous. A friend of Liam is a friend of ours. They seem to be partial to Liam. Maybe he hasn't Liamed all over the place yet. That's good. This way you can cushion any bad impact once he does his thing. Okay, so to bring you up to speed, we've been investigating a mysterious black fog that's been coming from the mountains. I told you guys, I think it's an army of chain smokers. Haha, all here is the titular gesture, always with a joke in hand. That's what she said. Ugh, okay. Oh, stop being this funny for a second, would you? Last session, we just, as we arrived this town, we should resume our investigation. I say we hit the tavern. Best case scenario, we get some answers. Worst case scenario, we get some beers. Minor typo there. But getting beers sounds good. The tavern is brimming with noise and life. Everything feels warm, partially because of the golden oak wood, and partially because a small town tends to bring everyone closer, both figuratively and literally. In the air you can smell hints of wine, and since your druid has an enhanced sense, she can tell it's a Pinot Grigio. You can't miss the citrus notes at a Pinot Grigio showcase in cooler climates such as this. What? Are we? Okay, cool, let's go with it. Whoa, Liam does it again. Okay, this is the Liam you know. Maybe you can crack a joke to dilute the degree of snobbishness. Yeah, he always makes you feel like you're actually there. Liam, has anyone ever told you you have the soul of a poet? Oh my god. He's actually good at it. And that's not all. I just looked up Pinot Grigio. It's a real wine. Even the citrus thing is true. Liam, are you some kind of wine genius or what? Is Liam shedding a tear? Okay, you know the drill. I gotta go order some waffles and beer. I wouldn't be so waffles at the waffle order if I didn't order them at every tavern we hit. Can you choose who to interrogate in the meantime? You know, I'm bad at that stuff. So waffles only knows punching and waffles. This is your chance to make a good first impression. Okay. You take a look around the tavern. Well, Liam describes the people who are there, and narrowing it down to 2 people who may know something about the Black Fog. The beholder that cleans the tavern's bathrooms is clearly Liam's clever way of saying this character has seen some shit. Or the mysterious looking purple guy that's definitely not Liam's self-insert character. No artist can resist self-inserting. Yeah, let's go for the mysterious looking purple guy. Right? Okay, I'll ask him this. Excuse me, sir, do you have any information about the smoke coming from the mountains?
Ugh.
Ugh. Once again, I sit here with my quill clearly in hand, yet everyone constantly bothers me and doesn't care a whit for my poems. Oh, sorry, I didn't know you were busy. Why do I even bother with poetry anymore? The love of the craft, sure, but it's a one-sided love. It's a lonely relationship with art. Actually, a one-sided love is a lonely relationship with art. That could be turned into a decent iambic parameter. Pentameter? I should write this down. Ugh. Geez, Liam, I wasn't going to say anything at first, but could this guy be any more of a self-insert? What? Don't be ridiculous. Lochte Lockhart and I have nothing to do with each other. He even has your same... Okay. He's literally obsessed with iambic parameter, just like you.
So authentic.
Anyone would be obsessed with iambic pentagram if they were lucky enough to encounter it. Your poetry sounds interesting to me. What's iambic parameter? I'm so glad you asked. It's a poetic form that's common to the English poetry. Oh, sorry, I was asking like that, in character. Ah, my apologies. I'm so glad you asked. It's a poetic form that's commonly used in English poetry. Liam goes on into a 20-minute session of Liaming all over you for him. It says, no one says, I'm at Crunchang terrific. That was super interesting. Shall we ask about the Warlock and the Black Fog now? Good call, allow me. Mr. Lockhart, would you be so kind as to tell us all you know about the smoke coming from the smoke in the mountains? In iambic pentameter? Liam takes a minute to respond. You swear he's shedding a tear again. It would be my pleasure. Liam proceeds to go full iambic pentameter. The players listen to him with intent. Dang! These people truly have good vibes. You gain +2 creativity and -2 smarts.
My turn already?
Fantastic. Don't you love it when there's a good D&D game? Tell you what, let's go to community zone again. In the middle of the community zone, you can see a bunch of top-hatted gentlemen, a vintage car, a dog, and a boot. Oh, it's LARP Monopoly. This goes against all your values, yet the moment you start making money, you gentrify the fuck out of the street by building many hotels. You make sure everyone who dares step onto your turf becomes miserable. A father of three begs you to lower the rent. Get good, you yell. No, what have you become? You burn your Monopoly money and leave, but deep down you have to admit you got +2 fun. Later you sit down to play Wizards and Wyverns with Liam, Omen, April and Nico.
Good day to you.
Good, everyone's here. Thank you all for agreeing to be part of my campaign. Prepare to enter my fantasy realm of Lestradia, which could be the setting of my future novel if this all goes well, but no pressure. I'll set the scene. You're in a tavern looking for information on a warlock that you heard is trying to cast a curse on this realm. What do you do?
Oh, I got a spell just for that.
I think my cunning wizard, Wizzo Cunningham, would have cunningly scanned the tavern for any shady characters. I rolled a 15 on my perception check. Wizzo spots some shady hooded figures playing dominoes in the corner of the room. They look suspicious, almost as if they have something about. Oh, Wizzo loves dominoes, and so do I. I've joined their game. Okay, are you going to talk to him too? As I was saying...
How silly!
Did you say dominoes? Sorry, I had to check my phone so I wasn't paying attention, but I love dominoes. As do I. I will destroy you all at this game within a game. Dear, what number must my math roll so that I may lay the most intimidating domino? Hell if I know. W&W doesn't have any rules on how to play dominoes in a campaign. Which means we can homebrew it ourselves. This is why I love TTRPGs. The only limit is your imagination. Your friends spend the next hour playing dominoes in a W&W campaign. Liam's allowing it, but you can tell he's about to tear his man bun off. Poor guy. Maybe you should do something to get everyone refocused on his campaign. Except that you can't unhook these idiots, help Liam redesign his whole campaign to be experienced through high-stakes domino matches. It's a win-win. You know what? Fine. Suddenly a group of bandits rush into the tavern with swords and dominoes drawn. Roll initiative.
Prepare to die!
Yes! I was waiting for this to get messy. I wield my strongest domino piece. Later, the bugbear lays down a double blank domino tile, effectively sealing off that path. Wizzo, you lose 10 HP and fall unconscious. No, you must survive, Wizzo. I command it. It's a little too late. I shall not pass this death save. You must succeed where this old wizard could not. Farewell. We'll try, Wizzo. We'll lay our tiles like our lives depend upon it. If only a Reaper would take me instead. I'm not made for high-stakes dominoes. Even later.
Gag upon your bitter failure.
Ah, natural 20. I lay my final tile. Gag upon your bitter failure, Warlock. Omen wins the domino boss fight. The Warlock has no choice but to dispel his curse on these lands. Good job, everyone. Ooh, let's put myself over there. There we go.
That was cool!
That was fun. I've never been so invested in something that wasn't being paid to promote before. I'm glad you enjoyed that game. The dominoes thing was annoying at first, but I'm happy you all pushed me into a bold new creative direction. I demand that we play another. This time we shall theme the quest around Scattergories. What? Scattergories? Scattergories. What's that? You have a great time playing a game with your friends. You also gain 2 creativity for helping design a campaign around an innovative concept. You also lose 2 fun luck. Tough luck.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
Virtual time. Hardest part, deciding what kind of character to make? Oh, see, that's why, Morgrim, I have my standard avatar. And so I just make her as best I can every time. Now I don't have to make decisions, I just go in and... Yep, there we go, bang, bang, bang. Now I'm torn on male versus female. The good news is they can both play with either of the outfits. But there is tokens you can use to change your character's stuff. I don't know if you can change the sex of the avatar though. You buy a cool t-shirt which features the entire JoJo family tree. Needless to say, it's several sizes too big for you. You get back to the stand and return it, but the vendor doesn't take refunds. Unacceptable. What he can give you is a free JoJo pose. You take it. It forces the limits of your flexibility, but you gain +2 charm for striking such a pose. Okay, we're very charming. Afterwards, you're checking... let's see, how far are we? Halfway. Afterwards, you're checking out the video game showcase with Liam, Omen, and April. You pass a jolly indie dev who waves you down. Hello, do you all have 20 minutes to try out my game? I'd appreciate your feedback.
Classic Liam.
Of course. Finally, someone who appreciates the quality of Liam de Lioncourt's feedback. Whether I do my Granny from Rise or a Vampirish guy because of V Rising on the mind? Vampirish is good. Like, I can't remember because it's been a while since I've done it. Can you do, like, funky colours for the skin? Like, could you make them sort of corpsey and a bit bluish? Give it a bluish tint. Uh-oh, those words have never led to good feedback, but it's too late, you all play the demo. Liam, when you explained video games to me the other day, didn't you say they were supposed to be fun? Admittedly, the moment the character looks like a vampire airship pirate, okay. Oh, because of all the goggles and stuff for the outfits, yeah. Well, Omen, to be exact, video games can also be art, but this one is neither fun nor art. Guys, chill, we're probably just not the target audience. Clearly, this game was made to appeal to people with no taste. Damn! Rough. Is there anything specific that you could think could be improved?
Pathetic.
Yes, the game. I mean, it's not your fault. There are some aspects of the game that need polishing. You should just hire new people in some departments. But I did everything. I'm a solo dev. Huh. What if you hired an actual team while you tried a new position? You could be the studio's janitor. April, are you sure? Janitors are supposed to be good at identifying garbage when it's in front of them. The poor dev is not having the best time. It's times like these, so you need to remember that your friends are, how should you put it, the fucking worst. Yeah, this is rough. You should step in and say something that's actually constructive before the dev's self-confidence is completely shattered. If backhanded compliments feel bad, maybe you could twist your friend's words to sound like some sort of backhanded trashing that actually feels okay. Or compliment the dev on his shoes so intensely and for so long that he forgets you were talking about video games to begin with. backhanded trashing, I think.
Be gone from me!
Cease your sniveling, worm. All I said is that your game is bad and you should feel bad. Yeah, so bad it's good, am I right? You're wrong. This is the worst game I've ever played. But being the worst game you've ever played in 400 years is probably a feat in and of itself.
That is a choice.
Sure, I guess. Your game is certainly a memorable experience. Memorable experience, as in, playing this made me want to stab myself in the hand. Hey, art is supposed to make you feel strong emotions. Self-stabbing is sort of an emotion. Okay, I can work with this. Maybe I could rebrand it as a rage game. That makes sense by definition. Your game fills me with indescribable rage. Shouldn't we be encouraging this developer to improve his craft rather than settle for some gruesome mediocrity? Nope, and you're dragging your friends away before they can do any more psychological damage to this guy. Bye-bye! So what's next? Personally, I'm getting hungry. Same, let's try the gyro truck. I've heard that it's awful, and my food blog yearns for another negative review.
Yes!
Yeah, I would love to peek everywhere and then demoralize a chef. Good grief, these three sure are hot and fun to be around. At least you gain 2 creativity for your backhanded insults, but they also cost you 2 charm.
So, where's the chill zone?
Let's just go to the hotel. You head to the front desk of the hotel to ask for an extra towel. They give you one. You're drunk with power, so you decided to test how many extra towels you can ask for before they tell you to stop. You managed to get 14 extra towels. Oh, what can you do with this many towels? You only needed 1. You decide to build a towel fort in your hotel room. You gain +2 creativity for such a magnificent architectural endeavour. Apparently a day at the con wasn't enough to exhaust you because you and your friends decide to hit up a karaoke bar. April and Liam are finishing their duet now. Butts, 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 butts. All about those butts.
Yeehaw!
Yeehaw, my turn. You're on deck green. Time to pick a song that wows everyone. Yet another classic situation where you have to choose wisely to impress your friends, so what do you sing? Wait, hold that thought. Some sort of horrible flaming portal just appeared, and out of it walks an infernal hellbeast.
What the fuck?
Nico, what the fuck did you do? I was just singing. Let's not jump to conclusions. We don't know if my song has anything to do with this beast being summoned. What are you singing? Infernal beast summoning spell from the 4th circle of hell. It was in the country music category. What else was I supposed to sing in this get-up? Hip-hop? You didn't read the title of the song? Yes, but who am I to judge how artists choose to name their songs? I thought you were all about disruptive art, Liam. Meanwhile, the Hellbeast is destroying everything in sight. It also looks like April's fled the scene and locked the door behind her. April! Let us out!
Sorry, but no.
But if I open the door, the beast could get out and go on a murder spree. Less people will die this way. Less people who happen to be your friends. It wouldn't be nice if I let personal bias affect my choice. Oh, this is a trolley problem. You gotta do something about this Hellbeast, or you won't be alive to attend the con tomorrow. Or ever again. Take advantage of your surroundings. Choose a duet so the beast is forced to sing along with you instead of murdering you all. Or, when in doubt, choose blackmail. Tell April that if she doesn't let you out, you will spend your dying breath posting no makeup photos of her online. I think, yeah, we're gonna do the duet with the beast. Let's try that. You choose a song that's not even a rampaging Hellbeast can resist. You're the one that I want from Greece. The catchy, happy intro starts and you wink and toss the beast a microphone. It looks murderously confused, or confusedly murderous, but it instinctively catches the mic. That's the power of pop, baby. I got chills, they're multiplying, says the murderous hell beast. We're doomed. After 400 years, I somehow always suspected I'd die in a karaoke booth. No, Liam, look closer. The beast isn't rampaging, it's singing. And I'm losing control, sings the murderous hell beast. You give the strongest, lustiest, greasiest performance of your life. The beast looks at you with respect as if interpreting your sass as dominance. The song ends, and it seems like the beast is subdued. You all stare at it frozen, afraid to break eye contact. Then there's a knock at the booth door. Are you all alone in there? We have this room reserved, it's our turn. Yes, by all means, get in here. You flee the room and block the door behind you.
That was cool.
Great job, Green, you dominated that song. A compliment is the perfect diversion to make them all forget that I let them die. What? I really did like his performance. It could be both. Hooray, you saved everyone's lives. You're so proud of yourself that you almost don't hear the screams of those other people being mauled to death in the karaoke booth. You gain +2 creativity and lose 2 boldness. Oh, shopping time! Shopping time! Welcome back, Dollface. Hello. The merchant in this game is new. Is that, oh, what are they called? What are the spot spirits called? Kitsune, that's it. Having a rat in my brain for a moment. You know the drill, choose blindly and choose wisely. Okay. Stats, but they're people. Based on the stat icons from the popular video game Human Prom. They're said to have slight effects on people's stats. Dole Daniel does nothing. Ah yes, Dole Daniel does nothing. These figurines do literally nothing. The choice for those that don't want the unexpected to hit them in the head, a classic. Oh, so we're buying, like, is it like a gacha thing? They're going to be random stuff, so stats will increase one of our 5 stats, I suppose. Zodiac first, Cosmic Office includes the first selection of 6 out of 12 star signs. You can date the acclaimed dating sim. These figurines are said to have a non-slight effects on people's stats. Want to test your fortune? Okay. Non-slight, so that's bigger than that one. Oh, you like buff bugs? It immortalises some of the most legendary wrestlers of an underground insect league that was popular years ago. But beware, these big muscles come packing big effects on stats. Okay, so small, medium, big. What's this one? Landmarks in Love is a series of handsome figurines that are said to take effect on specific places, for those that want locations to get spicier. Oh, so that will change... Alright, that changes one of the places we can visit. It's like Animal Crossing spoof here. My Weird Little Village brings figurines from some of the most popular neighbours of this cozy yet creepy game. They're said to be cursed. They mainly profoundly impact your own self or the ones you're trying to romance. Don't know what those will do then. Unless it will do something to Liam. You're eyeing Major Arcana No Mercy. It has some of the best characters from the hit anime of the same name. These figurines are all about sound and video for some reason. Oh, this will change up. Oh, this will give us new music, maybe? You know what? I want buff bugs, I think. I need to do something about my stats. I need to be smarter. I think Liam prefers smart, so let's go. What have we got from the buff bugs? What did we get? The Death Moth. Oh yikes, it's the Death Moth. Be ready for a tough time, buddy. Listen to me carefully. From now on, you'll need to think fast, or this figurine may be the death of you. Every turn, you will keep losing stats until you choose a location. No, this is not good. Oh no. Okay. There, mystery solved. I don't want it. This is terrible. I thought it'd be a huge shift. I thought I'd get like -10 something plus 10 something. Oh no. Come back if you feel like gambling again. I don't. Here we go, back to the con.
Who needs a
Oh wait, no, comic time. Love is fickle, but at least you have your comic to rely on. Okay, what are we doing? Time to brainstorm. Why did you choose your current career? I made a bet while I was drunk. Great prospects for a good dental plan to get laid. They gave away a cool t-shirt if you joined. Cool t-shirt, yes. You hope you never go to prison because of this. Crimes against colour theory, illegal drawings of people kissing, stealing someone else's poop, accidental murder. You want all your murder to be on purpose, preferably. Crimes against colour theory. Let's take that. Alright. Let's go. We've got to hit in quick.
Your turn already? Okay.
There we go. Oh, we made it without losing stats. You grab a seat at the main stage where the panelist talks about making interesting player characters. Apparently they should be colour coordinated, have a distinct personality, and also a cool name like Kratos, Luigi, or Green. Sounds legit. You learn you'd make an awesome PC, and that knowledge equals +2 smarts. Thank you. Later you head to the community zone for another session of Liam's TTRPG campaign.
Bonjour, as the French say.
Last session you learned a warlock is creating a black fog for some sinister plot, and not a moment too soon. Today you wake up to a fog blanketing the village. I bet that means the warlock's about to attack. The villagers must be freaking out. Actually, the smoke is giving the villagers a giggly high head, so most of them are just having a good time in the town plaza. They're now throwing a party and they're calling the Lollapalooza of the 14th century. I got this. I'm gonna stand up on a box and try and get everyone's attention. Hey everyone! Stop dancing and get the hell out of here before you get hurt. No way, boo! The drunk villager says. Doing recreational drugs and shaking my posterior is way more fun than listening to logic or reason. Yeah, Liam, shut up, another villager adds. Even if your words are sensible and smart, I prefer to call you a nerd and start a fire for no good reason. Oh. He's channeling characters from the other games. Okay. Liam? Yes? No, I mean the second villager called me Liam. My character's name is Sir Waffles. Oh yeah, right, my bad. It was a temporary lapse. You meant to say Sir Waffles. He's projecting much? Poor Liam. Guys, are we sure these villagers are actually worth saving? Of course they are, we just need to think of a way to get them to leave. Oof. So Waffles isn't one for plans. I wish I could be at the tavern, eating some waffles and drinking some beer. Maybe they need some tough love. Let's attack them until they decide to leave on their own. Nah, you're not resorting to violence. Yet. How can you convince the villagers to evacuate? Rebrand the evacuation as a pilgrimage. Medieval types are super into that religious stuff. Or people are bad at taking seriously any danger they can't see. Give them some danger they can see. Unhinged your keys pour out. I'm gonna say this is a smart option and we want smart, so yeah, let's go on a pilgrimage. Can I have the box? Be my guest. People of the village, I come bearing an important message. We must all start a pilgrimage to the woods. Why should we do that? We don't care for the woods or slam poetry. We only care for partying and making bad life choices. Should we attack them now or not yet, Green? You have to think like the villagers if you want them to listen to you. People of the village, there's a very good reason we must all make a pilgrimage to the woods. I was there last week and I saw something incredible. A talking dog. You roll a 17. Okay, a villager says, tell us more about this talking dog. Was it amusing? It had the energy of 100 japes. Not even the king's personal jester could dream of being half as jocose as this talking dog was.
Not bad.
You roll a 13, but you get +2 bonus for using medieval-sounding thesaurus-worthy words. The villagers finally leave the town, worried by the promise of a talking dog that may or may not have been a religious thing. Green, you are such an MVP. But oh boy, it sure was frustrating to try and talk sense into people while they're trying so hard not to take you seriously. Right? I played tabletop RPGs before, but most of the conflict is fighting some baddies. This felt very realistic. How'd you even come up with these ideas? You could say that most artists do. I draw from my own experiences. Oh yikes, you have to go through that yourself, Liam? Sorry to hear that. But you know what? I once heard that most geniuses are misunderstood. Maybe this means you're a genius. Let's not forget about the other geniuses in this room. Green, let's go to the tavern and celebrate this victory. Waffles are on me. You'll go celebrate and later you'll party in session, preparing for a great foggy war. You lose 2 boldness but gain 2 creativity for rebranding the evacuation. Okay.
So, where's the chill zone?
Oh shit, vendors. Sorry, I forgot we lose things. God. At the stands, I hate this moth statue. At the stands, you buy a fanzine. You open one of her fanzines. It's full of badly cropped pictures of you. You feel you should be disturbed, but you also feel flattered. You buy a copy. Dang, some of these pics you haven't seen before. You're bowled over by your own +2 charm. You're walking around the merch hall with your friends when you realise Doug's lagging behind the rest of the group. You look back and see him staring fondly at Dakimoga of Junko Onishima from the Dangan Monster franchise. What? Dangan Monster, Junko Onishima. I'm trying to figure out where all the puns are from. Ooh, are you thinking about buying a waifu pillow? Nice. I'm more of a Chiaki stan myself, but Junko's cool too.
I don't know.
I don't know. I really feel like it, but I guess I'm worried about what people would say. They will say, wow, that dude's got an awesome Dakimura. I wish I had one just like it. Or maybe one with Chiaki on it because she's the best girl. Maybe. Or maybe they say, Doug's so lame. Why'd he waste his money on that when he could have bought insurance? Or whatever regular people spend money on. Who cares what regular people think? People who don't have a collection of horny Dakimuras are the real weirdos. Zoe's right. Never let the fear of a plebeian's judgment stop you from making a sound investment in a Dakimura. Okay, guys, it's not a sound investment, but it is fun. So do what you like. But let's not say it's an investment. Anime is a cultural touchstone of modern media. Why shouldn't you honor it in the form of a beautiful drawing of a woman that you can hold at night? Yeah, don't worry, Doug. The coolest thing you can be is yourself. Not that I know anything about what that's like. Oh, fuck. That's so sad.
Pretend you didn't hear that.
Okay. Oh, I really appreciate your support, but I still don't know. Poor Doug. A con is the last place you should feel insecure about making a weeby purchase. He won't get the Dakimura unless he thinks he can justify it. Maybe if you help him think of an excuse for owning it, he'll be brave enough to buy it. Tell people the Dakimura is a cursed object that contains the soul of your loved one, and you're still figuring out how to get them out of their soft. No, that's rubbish. Dakimuras are the ultimate weapon in pillow fight. Their length means bigger blows, and the sexy character is just a diversion to make your opponent horny. And can't we just say we want it because we like it? Let's get the ultimate weapon, I suppose.
Honestly, not
a bad idea. It just makes a logical sort of sense. Oh my god. We have to have a Dakimura pillow fight at my place sometime. Okay, I'm in. I'm gonna buy the Dakimura. Come to me, my Junko. Time skipped to Thanksgiving's Day, which I guess we celebrate here in Monsteropolis for some reason. Doug's aunt arrives and immediately starts fussing over her nephew. Doug, your dad told me you got in a fight. What happened? Were you hurt? Don't worry, Aunt Deb, I'm okay. No one else could even touch me. Well, I guess it's good for you for getting into fights. What kind of example are you setting for your son, Dave? Hey, there's no harm in encouraging my boy to defend himself. Besides, Dougie bought a hell of a weapon to the fight. In fact, let me go get it. Is that a pillow? Oh! Actually, it's a limited edition Junko Onishima Dakimura from Danga Monster Free. You can't find her in that bikini just any old store. It's the perfect weapon. Strong and blunt like me. As soon as your opponent is distracted by the cartoon woman's generous figure, BAM! Okay, but I still don't understand. Doug bought a pillow to a fight and he won? Well, what else was he supposed to bring to a pillow fight? A gun? Be serious, Deb. Doug looks at you and gives you a grateful wink. Yay! You're there too, don't question it. You gain +2 boldness but lose 2 charm. Okay.
Is there a fruit stand nearby?
You're outside the con when you see a bunch of sleepy-looking people sitting down. Hey, welcome to the Smokers Lounge, one of them says to you. There's no Smokers Lounge, so we decided to make one out here. Want a puffy ass? You've seen too many PSAs to say yes to drugs. But you strike up a conversation with them when they get high off their asses. They have an interesting opinion on snacks, ASMR videos, and 2001 A Space Odyssey. Listening to them and inhaling their weed fumes gives you +2 creativity. Ziggy Stardust is cool, Morgan. A little bit later, you, Liam, April and Omen are enjoying some downtime together. April's very focused on whatever she's writing in her notebook. Wow, is that Omen's bedtime gear? That's pretty funny. Oh, instead of wearing like her sort of Iron Maiden cloak, she's now got an Iron Maiden like futon. April, what are you talking about? That scribble that engrosses you so. Are you penning another diary entry? The last one let off quite the cliffhanger.
I would violate community guidelines.
You little sneak. So you like that bit about my wet dream in the bouncy castle? What? I'm actually too busy to talk right now. Sorry. I gotta push through this writer's block and finish the lyrics for my next single. So far I got you fill me up with magic. So sweet it almost feels tragic. I'm a sucker for your lollipop love. But now I'm stuck, because I'm not craving lollipops right now. I'm a sucker for your beefy 5-layer burrito love. Isn't as catchy though.
So mainstream.
I think... Wait, are you... Is he like an Ebenezer Scrooge cosplay? I think your writer's block is due to a faulty foundation. The melody and lyrics you have so far are too formulaic. The point of the formulas is they always work. You know, like you probably learned in 6th grade math. The nerve of you. We're talking about art, not math. Art smart. Personally, April, I think you're wasting an opportunity to control your minions with this new musical composition. They're more like stands than minions, silly goose. Mere semantics. These stands follow your every whim, do they not? You could just easily mobilize them to do something fun, like ritualistic arson. Omen, don't convince April to manipulate her fanbase into committing heinous crimes. Yeah, I would never do that. I definitely never done it before either. Wait, what? What's that face? It seems like April doesn't want your friend's unsolicited advice, but shutting Liam and Omen up is unrealistic, so the next best thing is to offer her your unsolicited advice. Fans love to wildly theorise about celebrities' personal lives. Write a song that vaguely implies you've murdered someone. Wouldn't good songs summon the devil when you play them in reverse? Just write down a devil summoning invocation and put it in reverse. Okay, do that. Yeah,
Honestly,
that's good.
not a bad idea.
That's not a bad idea. Kurdish chants hidden in pop music is just edgy enough to stir up interest. Does anyone know a good spell to summon the devil? I can no longer cast this sort of magic because I'm not allowed to have fun, apparently. I got a Prince of Hell's phone number, does that count?
Sorry, but no.
No, which means it's up to you, Green, because I certainly don't know anything about dark forbidden magic. Me? Dark forbidden magic? But of course! You pull out your phone and scroll through your demonic spellbook app. Okay, I have the spell to summon the devil for evil reasons. Spells to summon the devil for horny reasons. A spell to summon the devil for those rainy days when you just feel alone.
Fascinating.
Wow, Green. You surely have a pentagram for every occasion. When you reverse summon the lonely summoning spell, you get a melancholic country song about tragic decline of the Rust Belt. Go figure. That's not really your brand, though. Why don't you try reversing the horny one? Horny and demons go well together.
Oh, wow!
Oh, this one's cheesy in all the right ways. Let me try mixing up the melody for it. April uses her music software to add reverse chant to the same 4/4 progression that's in every pop song, undercut with some clown halts. I must admit, April, this is actually pretty catchy. I feel strange. Is it normal that this song makes me want to shake my rear? Normal? Oh man, that is great! You and your friends celebrate by shaking your butt to April's soon-to-be next hit single. You gain +2 smart but -2 boldness. Okay.
Let's go somewhere with
You're
chairs.
smart. Let's go. Big brain. 12 smarts. We love it. You sit down to play an experimental new TTRPG called Dancing with Dragons. It's typical token-esque fantasy setting, but all the battles are decided in DDR matches against your opponents. It's awesome. You carry your party because you've got moves for days. But it's a little unfairly skewed because your game master has a broken foot, and that's not your fault. Gain +2 fun for kicking ass with your S-rank DDR skills. Now it's time to enter the world of heroines with mini-skirts and transformation sequences. You're attending a discussion on magical girl anime.
Senpai!
Holy, okay. Whoa! Ooh-wah! Ooh-wah! Oh, look at it roll around the screen like that. Ooh-wah! The Magical Girl Roundtable has begun! All of us love magical girls, right? Of course! It's a genre that both empowers women and gives us upskirt shots.
Zoe likey.
This makes my sense of feminism take a screenshot. True, and they're so relatable. They have mascots like me. Yeah, we noticed. Uh-oh. Liam. Liam-senpai, what about you?
So mainstream.
Honestly, I think the whole magical girl trope is a little played out. You take that back! I will not. There are basically only two types of magical girl anime. Ones that copy Sailor Moon formula, and ones that try too hard to be edgy. I mean, he's not wrong. Then surely you're willing to put your money where your mouth is and come up with something better? Of course, they should make a magical girl anime where, Green, you and I were just talking about this the other day. Tell everyone about my amazing subversion of magical girl tropes. Please. How can you say no to such a pathetically cute request? Come up with a new twist on the magical girl genre. Next step for magical girl is the logical one, the magical middle-aged woman, with new unique tropes like magical soccer mom and magical milf. There's one thing that's never been challenged in magical girl anime. It's time for magical girl who wears pants. I think time to wear pants. Put the pants on. Pants! You're a madman, Green!
How ironic.
Indeed. It's so daring. We've had many magical girls with leggings. We even had magical girls with practically short shorts. But pants? It's never been done. I don't know. Is that really groundbreaking? Just to change a costume? Zoe grabs April's face and leans in nose to nose. April, my sweet naive child. Magical girls have been denied pants for one reason and one reason only. Because skirts are cute? Okay, two reasons. But the main reason was to stop magical girls from assessing the raw power of pockets. Yes! Imagine all the things magical girls could carry if they had pockets. A power drill, a gun, a wallet. It is kind of annoying that whenever I wear this cosplay I have to carry my wallet clenched between my butt cheeks. Don't you have a literal chest hanging off your hips that you could keep your wallet in? No. You don't want to know what's inside my chest. Besides, it'd be out of character to keep my wallet anywhere but in my butt. April, back me up here.
No!
What? No! I don't carry my wallet clenched between my butt cheeks. And neither will all the other magical girls once we show them the wonders of pants. You spend the rest of your day discussing your idea. Also, April decides to prove that her wallet is not stored between her butt cheeks. Mind blown. You gain +2 creativity for having a huge twist to the magical girl genre, but lose -2 smarts. Why am I being made dumber every time? There's Liam. There he is. Right, what should we talk to Liam about? Let's talk to him. How's the con so far? It's been quite good so far. I spent a good portion of the day in my yaoi booth in the artist alley. That can get a bit exhausting. The masses praise their drawings of men kissing. They surely do. Luckily, some of our friends sometimes come by and give me some company by helping man the booth. Yeah, I think I saw April there yesterday, right? Yeah, she stayed for a couple of hours. She really knows how to keep the crowd entertained. I offered to help her in exchange. I'm sure she could benefit from my expertise in songwriting and general knowledge of the arts. Surprisingly, she said it wasn't necessary. Yeah, surprisingly. Instead, she asked me to draw her squished between a couple of muscular men, each to their own tastes, I suppose. In any case, I don't want to spend a whole day at the booth either. I've been hunting for a rare gachapon or dug, or like avid explorers trying to capture elusive specimens. I'd watch a reality show of you two going on your little explorer adventure. Why not watch it live? Come with us next time. Oh, I'd love to. But yeah, it's been a good time. Sometimes even Liam DeLioncourt must indulge in his lowest brow passions. And if you want to join him in such lowbrow passions, you both check the con's schedule to see what you can do together the next time. Aww. Here we go again.
That nap
Comic
really
time.
inspired me.
It's almost time to find a date, but first it's almost time to publish your comic. Alright. Now's your chance for one final brainstorming session to polish it. What's the best way to combat a hangover? Like poetry slams? Passionately kissing your own hand? Holding a heavy object between your butt cheeks? 6 years of majoring in biomedical engineering? Let's go for the medical engineering. Smart! Yes, we're smart! We're smart! We're smart! If you were in a band, what would you name it? Twin Dolphins of Fire, Kawaii Eyes Forever, Anal Beads Sexy Deadly Whiplash, Surgical Eye Removal. Let's go for that. Yeah, more smarts, we love it.
My turn already? Okay.
Go to the main stage to watch a panel on how to make a successful comic. Step 1. Good artist copy, great artist still. Seems easy enough. There are lots of great comics out there to steal from, like Spider-Man. Step 2. Write what you know. You know plenty about Spider-Man. The future in your comics looks bright. Step 3. Add a shark. Sharks are cool. Well shit. You don't know all that much about sharks. More research will be needed. Still, maybe there's a Spider Shark comic by Green in the future. You gain +2 smarts from all you've learned. Then you race to the community zone for the final session of Liam's W&W campaign. It's time to show that final boss who's boss. Here we go.
Bonjour, as the first
Welcome everyone. We ended last session with you all preparing for the battlefield with the inevitable confrontation of the evil warlock. Now he's finally arrived. Oh my god. I love it. Ha! Are you four the only heroes this pathetic village could scrounge up? Killing you will be a breeze. You're no match for Anglor, ruler of the dark magic side. Wow, Liam, cool costume. Yeah, and you're really owning that shirtless look. Have you been hitting the gym lately or what? Thanks. I've been doing a bit of exercise to look a bit more accurate to Angela. You know, for immersion. Well then, you're going down, Angela. We'll defeat you with the power of justice. And teamwork. And waffles. Don't flatter yourselves. I've felled thousands of would-be heroes in my immortal lifetime, and the shame of that hasn't caught up to me yet. I'm sure that when it does, I'll develop a complex internal conflict which I will face with the support of newly found friends. But today is not that day. Prepare to die. Who needs therapy when you can project your shit onto a TTRPG campaign? Am I right? The evil, tragically misguided, devilishly handsome warlock seems capable of controlling the folk with his superior, in quote, mind. As you may remember, the fog can suppress the better judgment of people. Now Angelor is throwing a good chunk of it towards you. What do? What you'd like to do is hug Liam, since him projecting all kinds of stuff into this campaign low-key feels like a cry for help. But he'd never forgive you for hugging him in public. Instead, it's time to defeat Liam. I mean, Angelo the evil warlock, once and for all. If you know anything about Liam, you can get a warlock to join their side by finding a common enemy, people who misuse the word literally. Fix this villain the way all evil sexually frustrated men get fixed, with a big titty goth GF. I think it's got to be literal. I want smarts to go up. And that seems the way to get most smarts. Yes! Why fight us when you could join us, Angelo? We should team up and combat the real threat. People use literally the wrong way.
What a tryhard.
I'm not that easy to convince, you puny mortal. Years of evil won't be undone by an obnoxious grammar tree. Oh yeah? I want you to close your eyes and picture this. The man stated, "What's for dinner? I'm literally starving." Such idiocy hurts my soul. Make a persuasion roll, Green. You need a 15 or greater to turn Angelo to your cause. Damn it, I got a 13. Almost. This upsets me so much that my blood is literally boiling. Actually, I just remembered you get +2 for persuasion for being handsome. Dang, how lucky are we? That was mad convenient. Your words ring true. Fine, I shall renounce my life of evil and direct my energies where they truly belong, correcting people's grammar. Angelo joins the party. We spend the rest of the session fighting literally abusers, people who mix up there, and people who think a lot is one word. I mean, is it? Isn't a lot also one word? Like, can't it be written both ways? Hold on. I need to know. No, it's a lot with 2 L's, right? Give up, wait. Let me type it in with 1 L. Lot is not a word? No? A lot is a... Oh, okay, cool. Alright, we've learned something new here. Thank you, Liam. Great game, guys. Anyone want to get some food with me? I'm starving. Yeah, let me guess, you're going to get waffles. Nah, I'm in the mood for pizza. I actually hate waffles in real life. Yeah, I'd love to go. I had fun doing this with you all. Should we add each other on Discord? Great idea, Loretta. We could even continue this campaign through voice chat. Thank you again for running this game, Liam. It was literally the most fun I've ever had. That's, great to hear. Did Liam just not correct someone on their bad grammar? W&W seems to be having a profound effect on him. You gain 2 smarts, witnessing this feat of character growth. A lot means to assign something. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, allotment. Yeah, okay, I know it.
Let's go somewhere with chairs.
Let's go play some... There's a Smash Your Bros tournament going on at the community zone. You sign up because love always triumphs violence. The match involves 8 players each, and things get horny and confusing quite fast. In the end, it's very hard to tell who actually won, but you all surely got +2 fun in the process. Later, you're in your hotel room getting ready for your first real date with Liam. He's invited you to a fancy brewery. Oh, we're gonna drink indie beer. It's gonna taste god-awful. Greetings, Green. Ready to go to the Beatillery? Yeah, wait, don't you mean the brewery? No, the Beatillery. It's an experimental restaurant that specialises in edible bugs, crickets and other bugs. We've got to eat the bug. Bugs are the protein of the future, you know. When climate change has killed off all the cows and chickens, you'll be happy I've already prepared your palate. Here we go. Let's go eat the bugs. Okay, well, are you still down to drive us there? Actually, I had a better idea. I rented a tandem bicycle for us. Think of it. Steering in sync, bonding over the city's criminal lack of bike lanes. I don't want to be run over by a car. Okay, no bike lanes, no problem. Let's just go. Oh, how far away is the restaurant? A mere 10 miles. It'll give us plenty of time for stimulating conversation. I'm the head retractor. Yeah, I'm like bug. I don't want to cycle 10 miles, Liam, to go and eat some bugs. No, for the metric systems users in the audience, wait, what? 10 miles roughly equals way too many kilometers to cross on a bike. Right, so 10 miles, I believe, is like what? It's like 2.8 kilometers per mile, I think. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, okay. It's just under 2 kilometers in a mile. The other way. So it's like probably about 17, 18 kilometers. Are you sure you want to bike that far? No offense, but you're not the most athletic person I know. It's about 21. Okay, thank you. Don't worry, it's not a traditional tandem bicycle. It's closer to a motorcycle sidecar, where I sit on a chasse lounge attached to the side. Wait, what? Okay. So it's is it a motorcycle? While you're pedaling? Oh no. I'll boost your morale by reading some of my poems. Oh, Liam, you're killing me. Some of this is unpublished material, you lucky dog. It's a good thing Liam's sexy, because this is shaping up to be the worst date of your life. You're doing all the work? Yeah, exactly. Still, there's got to be something that can somehow make this romantic. But what? What could fix this? If there's one thing that can save any date no matter how bad it's going, mariachis, or the internet is vast, surely someone's written a fanfic about this exact date scenario. Use it as a cheat sheet. This is intelligent. Let's do this. Good thing texting and biking isn't legal. It takes the entire ride to the beetroot. But you finally managed to find a fic about this exact situation. Robbie admired Patrick's lips wrapped around the roasted millipede. With a smile, he slurped at the other end until their lips met. Hey Liam, want to go full Lady the Tramp on this millipede with me?
Let's pleasure our palates.
Sure, I thought you'd never ask. It's gross. Oh! It's grim. Grim. That was thrilling, Patrick said, but you know what gives you even more tingles down under? He grabbed a handful of live ants and shoved them down his pants. What's it gonna be? The things you do for love? Unfortunately, they only carry daddy long legs here, so you have to make do. Green, why did you just put a bunch of daddy long legs in your pants? More tingles down under for me. Why are we retarded? Are you having a nervous breakdown? Should I call someone? Who's your emergency contact? You are, actually. You're the only responsible person I know. Oh, Oh, Pat, Robbie says lustily. He inserted a straw in the waistline of Patrick's pants. Maybe it's time for a little anti-to roleplay? Hey Leo, wanna do some Daddy Eater roleplay?
What?
What the fuck is a Daddy Eater? Why are you being so... Wait a minute. Are you trying to recreate my old Pat Robbie fic? What? You wrote this? Well, yeah. Sorry if the writing felt a bit juvenile, but I've always wanted to come to this place. I wanted to capture the perfect date would look like. Oh, does that mean... Yes, Green, I'm having the time of my life right now. Thank you. Liam gives you a long deep kiss that tastes like bugs. Totally worth it. You gain +2 creativity, but lose 2 fun. Yeah, bugs are fun. Jesus Christ, creativity 30?
Is there a food stand nearby?
You're tired from all the shenanigans at the con, but a severe case of FOMO prevents you from going back to the hotel. You take a power nap here in the lobby. You'll be well rested and technically not miss out. A lot of people trip on you, but they say nothing as they imagine you sleeping as a cosplay performance, referencing some movie or anime. You get some rest and +2 boldness for not giving a single fuck. There we go, look, boldness is not flatlining. Later you're standing in front of Liam's hotel room door. He's promised you an unforgettable evening, so you're giddy with excitement and horny.
Ready for a crushing defeat.
Ah, you made it. I hope you got energy to spare. I just set up the game. Please, please. What is it? Wizards and Warlocks? Of course. Wait, we're playing a board game? Oh, fantastic. Hey, this is no regular tabletop game. It's Tender Buttons, this year's winner at the Erotic Board Game Awards. That sounds slightly more promising. You sit at the table and throw the dice, and you're gonna get a good card. Lick and ear. Ready or not, here I come. No, wait! You can't perform the sexy action yet. As per the instructions manual, you must first take a conditions card. You reluctantly take one and read it. Earn 30 sexy coins to perform your assigned sexy action. What is a sexy coin? You spend the next 15 minutes earning sexy coins. It involves an astoundingly unerotic amount of resource management and sometimes spent in sex jam. Alright, my turn. My erotic challenge card says, find out your sex challenger's favourite erroneous zone. Finally, how are you going to go about this? Trial and error? Ha! Good one. But your intimacy meter is too low. I need at least 3 confession points before you tell me. Yes, flirting with board games, I love it. There's no need, I can tell you now. Ah, sweet Green, it's clear the instructions have gone over your head. Let me go over them again, slowly this time. You zone out immediately as Liam embarks on a thorough explanation of this erotic game. It can only be described as the most bizarre foreplay you've ever witnessed. Instruction manuals are sexy. There's only one way to get out of this and into Liam's heart. Beat the game to get sexy and prove your bona fide board game skills. This feels like punishment, which means Liam Craig gave you a safe word while explaining the rules. Rack your brain to remember it so you can move on to a different activity. Subvert the rules by ending the game with an unexpected way. Eat all the game pieces. You also get to show off how much you can swallow. Safe word sounds like brain moves, so let's go big brain. Close your eyes and focus, trying to snatch back some of Liam's words from your hazy memories. So you take a touch card and pay 2 sexy coins. Come on, you can do this. But you also lose your arousal bonus. Nothing, you're drawing a blank. You have to do the second best thing, which is shouting random nonsense Liam could use as a safe word. Blowtorch.
What?
What? Papaya. Are you okay? Honeycomb. Honeycomb. Oh, I see. You're trying to distract me while my foreplay timer runs out. Nice strategy, Bree, but you can't fool me. Poolside. Sure. Wait, how did you know? What? Liam turns over the card with the word poolside written on it. Sigh. I had a foolproof strategy to win in 2 turns, but alas, you guessed my fantasy sex sport, which is an automatic win.
You've earned my respect.
I can't believe you bested me with your big brain tactics. Hats off to you, Green. Anyway, rematch? You rush to place your hand over his. I have a better idea. Disaster averted. You gain +2 smarts because your big brain tactics finally turned this game into actual sex, but you lose -2 creativity.
My turn already?
Okay, where are we going now? Hotel. There we are. You get an ice cream and come at a food stall stand. Damn. You ate it too fast. Brain freeze. You feel like you can't move. You stand still for what seems like an age. The entire con passes in front of you. You imagine everything you'll miss out on now that you're forever frozen. Suddenly the brain freeze passes. After such a traumatic experience, your neural pathways have been changed forever, effectively giving you +2 creativity. After you've napped, showered, and finally gotten that stubborn cosplay piece to stay in place, it's time for you and your friends to return to the con. Shit, where did I leave my room key? Nico, have you seen it?
A riddle for you.
Perhaps, but that's my wizardly duty to pose a challenge to you. If you want the key, answer my riddles free. What? No, if you know what a key is, just tell me. Here's your first riddle, and trust I am no fooler. What is the difference between a jailer and a jewel? I know, one is a jailer and one is a jewel. You know, at times I am so intelligent, I astound even myself.
Stop.
I really don't have time for this. Just tell me where the key is so I can leave. They said that they cannot tell you the key's location until you answer their riddles. Are you obstinate on purpose, Liam, or just stupid? You forfeit riddle 1. Here's the second of 3. What needle has an eye but cannot see? Crap, I accidentally gave away the answer. That one doesn't count. Okay, Nico, I've got a riddle for you. How far did the mimic have to push the vampire until the mimic lost all their blood? Dang, that has to be a good one. Can I buy a vowel? As funny as it is to rile Liam up, you don't want to get him. You don't want him to add Nico to his liquid diet. You need to get Nico to tell him where the key is. Okay, alright, challenge Nico to a riddle off. If they can't answer your riddles either, they have to relinquish the keys to the superior riddler. Riddle me this. Nico, you've challenged the rest, but can you prove to me that your riddles are the best?
A riddle off.
A riddle off, I accept. Soon all will see it's you who's inept. Prove your worth and try not to come in last. What 2 things can you not eat for breakfast? Is it an egg? No, wait, it's got to be 2 things. Is it 2 eggs? Wrong! It's lunch and dinner. That's actually pretty good. Round 1 goes to me. I am the winner. My turn, and I'll make you eat your words, worms. What number am I thinking of right now, and how? That's not even a riddle. You can't just make any question a riddle by asking it in rhyme. Whatever, you guess the number 1 on the assumption that Nico can't get too creative with their choice, but are also trying to think of rhymes? Correct! You wound me with your knowledge. Did you graduate from Riddle College? I am self-taught, my bearded foe, and now for my final blow. The brain stores the thoughts, the balls store the pee, but where does the wizard store the room key? That one doesn't even make sense. Pee is not stored in the balls. Pee is not stored in the balls. That is, yes. Oh, I know the answer to this one. The key's under the toilet seat. Wait, you tricked me. Green, you're a worthier rival than I thought.
That was clever
That
indeed.
was clever indeed. It was an honour to witness your wizardly battle of wits. Okay, I admit it was pretty smart. Now let's go get that key, Nico, and wash it off. All's well that ends well in the riddling arts. You lost -2 boldness, but you gained +2 smarts. Hope you don't need boldness at all. Last day of the con is here. Who will be your con love? Come on, Liam. Are we going to get a happy ending? Ask Liam to the con after party, yes. Let's check your comic. Oh, shit. Finally, the art gang gathers round to put all the pieces of your greatest masterpiece together. Time to see the fruits of your labour. Punching Harder is a comic about a dangerous world infested with art ghosts. Only an organisation known as the Slayers of the Art Ghosts can keep them at bay. But in order to join their ranks, you must prove your worth by passing a ruthless test, winning a fighting tournament. The first part of the test challenges the young warriors to compliment everyone's hats. The second part of the test, always a fighting tournament. Our brave hero Damien dreams of joining their ranks. All the odds are stacked against him, but he'll do his best, for he has a strong reason to join. He'll get a cool t-shirt if he joins. We get a cool t-shirt, yes. There's also a Ravi, Damien's rival. She's cool and aloof, but her mysterious demeanour hides a dark past she carries in silence. She still doesn't know which colours combine to make green. Okay. In order to join, they will train under the tutelage of Coach, a powerful old man who retired from the organisation years ago. Against all odds, he'll awaken the two warriors' dormant potential via the most unorthodox training, 6 years of majoring in biomedical engineering. Will they pass the exam, or will they join the Slayers of Art Ghosts? Buy the fucking comic to find out. Hey, Archivex, welcome on in. Hey, welcome on in, guys. Welcome, Raiders. I'm just wrapping up my first playthrough of Monster Con. New dating sim that's just out from the Monster Prom franchise. And this is our comic we've made. Hey, thank you for the shout out, Morgan. Yeah, Archivex, everyone give Archivex a follow if you don't already. Thank you very much. What are you streaming today? Oh, here we go. Let's read the comic. After they both managed to compliment everyone's hats, who would have predicted that Damien and Aravi would face each other at the tournament finals? Looks like today you'll get a taste of my secret technique. Surgical eye removal. Played ROP and Uno. Was community games. What's ROP? Let's have a look. 2D puzzle game. ROP. Oh, Repo. Okay, yes. No worries. I know Repo. Did it go well? Did you all have fun? Let's have a look. I may owe you after you saved my life when we were majoring in biomedical engineering, but I won't hold back, you fuckface. Match start. Done. Rivals turned friends, friends turned into opponents. Damien or Aravi, who will become a Slayer of Art Ghosts? Chapter 56 end? Okay, cool. It was great fun. No worries. Archivex, thank you for the raid. Thank you for coming back again today. Obviously, if you need to raid and run, go to the bathroom, get food, do whatever, have a rest. Well, I appreciate you nonetheless. But yeah, thank you for coming in. We are going to see how does our date go with Liam. You finally gather your courage and ask your favourite vampire dork to go to the con after party with you. Sorry, Green, but I'm going to have to decline. I'm busy this evening. What? I've got 24 smarts. I thought smarts was the thing. Go, Sharon, get ready for bed. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you very much. Archivex, have a good night's sleep. Thank you, buddy. And take care of yourself. What is this? I hate failure. You see, me and the others from the W&W group have decided to turn our little one-shot into a weekly campaign. I'd love to have you join us if you're interested. Oh, okay, secret success. There we go, roundabout success. We love it. See ya. Bye-bye. Everyone say goodnight to Archivex in chat. Totally. Hey, we're going to play W&W together. Excellent. Your character was a highlight of the group. Normally I'd abhor shenanigans, but somehow, in my campaign, yours felt healing.
Au revoir.
The session starts tonight at 6. Don't be late. So we're blowing off the party to play D&D. Perfect. So you ditched the after party to play board games with Liam. Did you really expect this to go any other way? However, when the game ended, one thing you didn't expect was for Liam to have sex with you. That's right. Having everyone's
Natural
rapt
20.
attention on him as a GM must have gotten him all hot and bothered. We're glad you two could share this experience. Playing games, rolling dice, and processing Liam's trauma through the veneer of TTRPGs. You would absolutely... I have done it. I've been at conventions and I've gone to parties and it's like, hey, do you want to go play this board game? Like, yeah. Oh, what was it? One of my mates had... he'd gotten Tentacle Bento, which is just like a weird game. Everyone's playing tentacle monsters. And trying to essentially kidnap and seduce high school girls. And whoever has the most high school girls in their harem at the end wins. It's a stupid little board game. Not board game, card game actually. But we ended up playing that until late in the night. And put off going to the party. It was... Oh, Liam is my soulmate. But more than that, you glad you got to fuck him in that Angelus costume? Time to cross the old bucket list. There we go, look at that. 20 new events, 16 new outcomes, 1 secret ending. There's 34 secret, so this is all the events and outcomes. I'm trying to work out why 16 outcomes? Do you have to have certain stats to beat certain things? So every one of these games is like this. You have like hundreds of events. Like the first game was awful because every event had 4 different outcomes to get. There was no way I was trawling through all of that. Because you have to have an event for each option as both a pass and a failure. So each event could spawn off into 4 different things. But there we go, we got Liam. It's all good. Before we knew it, the con had ended. It was just 4 days, but we could swear it felt like an entire lifetime. All sorts of misadventures took place. Entire friendships blossomed. And we ourselves changed as people. The idea of going back to our day-to-day lives made us feel a bit disorientated. Promises were made of not growing apart, of meeting again soon. Still, we would lie if we said it didn't feel a bit sad to leave all of that behind. But as each of us went our own way, we realised that wherever we went, these people would be there with us. And with that came the truth about that to this day we hold close to our hearts. That no matter where we are, we belong. Alright, off-brand Switch, friendly music, begin. It's sport that still gives us warmth and makes us feel once again young and unafraid, and reminds us that even as the years go by, we will always be ready to start.
When you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other. His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need the good song. This is the moment where I remind you to leave a good review. I bid you all welcome to the streamer version of Monster Gun's credit song. Technically this time I made the other credit song, so you can really stream that one. But we couldn't pass the chance to include this thank you, and I'm charging for those songs, so who am I to say no? Don't be shy, subscribe and like, 'cause when you stream, you would not believe what you have to deal with. So many companies treat you like you're robbing like a thief. But you don't have to fear, it won't happen with me. We were meant to trust each other. Tell me what to do. His music's awesome. Make sure to call me if you need the good song. This is the moment where I remind you to leave a good review.
Thanks for playing! Leave us a good review!
There we go. Streamer-friendly ending song. How was that? Let's see. You just unlocked a new plotline. Oh, okay. You've unlocked a new plotline. Okay, you can now call Sawyer. Oh, okay. One of the avatars from the second game, Monster Camp. You've unlocked a new outfit for Liam. You've unlocked a new comic genre. New blind box figurine. Ah, okay.